What's up, YouTube? I'm Jordan from Dream Big HD, and welcome to the first episode of Dream Big HD that we will be playing on this channel. Today is step one in a larger process here. So what actually happened is I got accepted to the first college that I applied to. I applied to, I believe 6 or 7 colleges, and none of them have responded to me yet, because I applied for impacted majors at all of them. But for the smaller university that I applied to, which is Pace University, they actually accepted me, so I got the letter of acceptance, and here it is, guys. So here's what it looked like when it came in the mail. It's obviously from Pace University, and they say the answer is yes, but when you open it up, here's what it shows on the inside. You got your letter of acceptance right here. I'm gonna try to focus it real quick. Dear Jordan, I want to be the first to let you know the answer is yes. You have been admitted for a first-year student of fall 2016. So what this means, guys, is I'm definitely 100% not going to a community college, but instead I'm actually going to a university, which makes me extremely happy. What this doesn't necessarily mean is that I am going to Pace. So what I mean by that is yes, I did get accepted to Pace University, but at the same time, I have other colleges in line as well. So if I get accepted to any of the Cal States I applied to, then I'm more than likely going to those instead of Pace. And I know that seems kind of weird, but I actually did all of this in my head before I applied to college. So I knew going into the application process that if I got accepted to certain schools, it means I wouldn't be looking at other schools. For example, I applied to Cal State Northridge and Cal State Olay. If either one of those accept me, almost all other schools are out of the question. And I applied to, as I said before, about seven schools. So going a little bit deeper into that, I got accepted to Pace. What that means is if any other schools decide, hey, we want Jordan to come to our university, then I'm pretty much going to be dropping Pace out of the question. One reason for that is I'll show you in one sec. The other reason is inside this packet right here, under the tab of other information that goes along the side. You flip it over, and I saw this ahead of time, but it's great to see it again. This right here, it's crazy, but I live in the state of California. I'd be a New York resident. My overall tuition would have been 62 grand a year. Not like that's completely unreasonable, because a lot of other schools, especially schools in California, can get really expensive. Like I know Academy of Art University in San Francisco, they're 100 grand a year. I mean, that's ridiculous, especially for a university that's like trying to promote like students to greatness, etc. That's just a lot of money to be put on a student's shoulders. And I get it. Some people think it's like worth all that debt to go to school and get like a name behind your name, get like an education that backs up your name, so that other programs will be like, hey, we want that student because he went to this school. And I get it, I would have done it, but I mean, I don't have those funds necessarily to be able to do that all the time, be able to make those payments after college is out. 100 grand a year is a crud load of money. That is a ton of money, and I was not willing to do anything like that. But once again, what was it, 63 grand a year, 62 grand a year is a lot of money for a high schooler who's literally coming out of high school in California, gonna go fly over to New York for school for 4 years, get his education and leave. That's just not something that I necessarily wanted to invest fully in, so I'm not necessarily going to Pace, even though they accepted me. I know I kind of rambled on a lot, and it might get a little confusing sometimes. It's just the way that this channel is probably going to operate for a little bit. It's a lot of paperwork and a little bit of like tough decisions, and it's just some stuff that I need to get over in my head, and I need to talk about it out loud. And it's fun to incorporate you guys in it. And I know the fan base is really small. It's probably not even existent right now because this is the first video. It's going to be probably my mom and dad watching, my sister, and like 2 of my friends. So I understand that this is not necessarily going to be like a very entertaining video to be the first video, but there will be entertaining videos to come, because you guys are going to be following me through my final days at camp, my graduation, my grad night, my final dances, everything that just goes with the process of coming out of high school and becoming an adult. It's a huge transformation for a lot of teens, and I just wanted to document that on camera and get other people like involved in that life early, because I know as a high school student, if I knew that there was a YouTuber who was out there and he was making videos that was like attracting like an audience that wanted to see what college was like before they get in, and that was the main focus, I would have been following them in a heartbeat. That would have been so cool for me. So I want to do that now for you guys, the YouTube generation, I guess you could say. I want to be able to put myself out there and be able to show people that there is a way to get there, and it doesn't necessarily have to be the easiest way, and it definitely won't be like easy or simple, but it is able to be done, and I'm gonna do it. So thank you guys for watching this video. I don't really know exactly how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put a website link down in the description. It's not fully done yet. So if you are watching this in, what is this, March, like early March, the website is not gonna be fully developed. So there's gonna be a lot of like unfinished product on the website. Just ignore that, honestly. And then just subscribe, because we're gonna be attacking this full throttle here. And I just want to get this fan base built up as fast as I can. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this. Spread the word around. Tell your friends. It's going to be awesome. Can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Also, guys, hey, last thing real quick. If you guys could go onto SoundCloud, I don't know how like active people are on SoundCloud anymore. I haven't really touched it since like my 8th grade year, but follow Max RxGH, okay? He's the man behind the soundtrack that you're hearing in the background. He's got tons of other beats on there. If you're like an inspiring rapper, he'll actually sell those beats to you for pretty cheap, and honestly, they're like some of the dopest beats I've ever heard. So definitely hit him up. Link down in the description to his website and his SoundCloud. Totally hit him up. Sickest beats ever. Thank you so much, Max RxGH. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.